If I were to ask you, what is the one thing that's missing from your business right now that would prevent you from hitting your goals this year? What do you need to fix to be able to generate more revenue, more profit, to have your best year ever in real estate? The answer, I think, for most of you is I need more listings, Jimmy. So when that's the case, when we're in a market like we're in today, for most of you who are watching this video, what we tend to do is we tend to go into the grab bag of traditional real estate marketing, such as it's a low inventory market, list your house. Home prices are on the rise, list your house. Interest rates have never been lower, list your house. We have buyers, list your house. And what we fail to make the realization and connection really is that there's a reason, there's an underlying reason why consumers are not listing their property. And the better we can understand what that reason is, the more personalized, the more relevant that our messaging and our marketing will be for that consumer. And what the consumer will say when they hear a marketing message that feels right to them is that you're joining the conversation that's happening in their head. And that is when you really know you've hit the nail on the head as a marketer. So there's a framework that you can use. This framework is something that's incredibly simple, but you can make it situational based on the current market. And the framework is, can I, should I, how do I? Can I list my property in a low inventory market if I haven't found a new home to buy? Should I list my property when home values are continuing to rise? How do I choose the right agent in a crazy real estate market? You can figure out the situation, you can figure out the scenario, you can figure out the specific pain point that the customer might have, but the can I, should I, how do I framework gives you the baseline foundation you need to create hyper specific and relevant content that speaks to the needs of the customer. So as opposed to trying to guilt the consumer into listing their house because there's never been a better market, let's try to better understand and be more empathetic of their needs so we can deliver marketing messages that are relevant to them. And I'll say this in closing. Bernard Jiwa, which is an author of a book called The Love of Marketing, has this great line that I think really resonates with me and speaks to the essence of what I'm trying to communicate here today, which is whoever gets closest to the customer wins. Your ability to create original, unique content that is relevant to the consumer, that helps them solve their problems, gets you close to the customer, builds a relationship. And all things being equal, we know this to be true, people will work with people they know, like, and trust. So if you want more listings, be more empathetic, use the can I, should I, how do I framework, create content that actually answers the questions that are going through the customer's minds right now.